Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. It's been 3 months since I've made a video, and I thought that was about time I changed that and got back into doing those things. Just circumstances, life got in the way, and I just haven't done it. But I decided the other day it was about time I got back to it and realised there's so much going on and I haven't been doing any of it. So here we are, and it's an evening video and it's daylight and it's been a lovely day, and I've got some new orchids. I wanted two specific Masdevallias, ones that I've had before, and I still have one of them, but it was dying and I'm down to 4 leaves I think, and it's in a last stage of seeing if we can get it recovered. But I thought I'm just going to ask Spicesotic if they can get hold of it for me when they order stuff from Equigenera. And there was another one I wanted which I killed, Anachai, Masdevallia Anachai, which is, they're both Veitchiana hybrids. Anachai is Veitchiana crossed with Norops, which has got a very quirky shape to it, which is not something I've been successful with for long. The Falcata, it was one of the first orchids I had got an award with at Malvern some long years ago, and they're nice plants. And I asked Zuza if she could get it for me back in February I think it was, and she sent me an email a couple of weeks ago to say, I've got your orchids, and I'll send them to you tomorrow. And I said, please don't, because I'm going on holiday, and if you could hold on to them for me, if you can send them on the Monday after we came back, which was yesterday. I said I'd really appreciate it. So she very kindly potted them up as well for me. And here we have 2. I bought 2 of each because I thought hedge my bets here. And those are both the Falcatas, which are really good plants. And you've already can see these have already got good roots in there. Not many, but you can see them coming through. Not so much in that one, but in the other one you can. And that was them. And this is, oh no, that wasn't that one. There were these 2, which were Anachai. There. So, nice plants. And of course, when I came back off of holiday on Saturday, I knew she'd obviously had the new order in, so I thought, oh, I'll have a look and see what she's got that's new. And so I ordered 4 more plants, which, very naughty of me, but do you know what, I just don't care. And one of them was this. Again, I've killed this a couple of times, and it's Dendrobium vexillarius, and it's the orange version crossed with the red version, and that is a really cool to cold grower, which is found in New Guinea at high altitudes, and it's got one of those quirky type flowers. If I get you the other plant I've got in here, you'll know what I mean when I show you. It's not identical, but where are you, baby? There you are. My Violaceum. It's what I call my quirky shaped flowers that I like, the different ones. It's like those, but I'd say it's going to come out reddy orange, or it might come out red, or it might come out orange. I'm hoping it's going to come out red. But it's the best one I think I've ever had. So I've got to keep this one going and grow it on. It's going to go in the cool house. They found it in New Guinea and it's grown at very high altitudes, epiphytically. And it's on the tips of the tree branches, so really cold up there. It doesn't need the sun, it grows shaded obviously, and they call it the flag growing dendrobium purely and simply because of the shape of these flowers. And I like those sort of flowers. They reduce the water and fertiliser during winter and resume it at the onset of new growth in the spring. Apart from that, there's not a lot. It does grow, it's found anywhere between 1100 metres and 3,500 metres. So watch this space, see if I can grow that this time. This one is a particular one that I have never been hugely successful with, and I have had it before. It's called Dendrobium sulcatum. Bear with me, I'll get one that I've got now. I've got a rubbish one. I don't know when I bought it, but I mounted it in 2019. How it's alive, I don't know. But there are the flowers, they grow underneath the leaves. Only I never seem to grow them. Somebody at club last month, this month actually, at the beginning of the month, had a sulcatum, and it should be, height-wise, it should be sort of up here. That's how tall, about 12 inches. And that's what we've got there, a good cane on that. And this was mounted, it didn't do anything, and it never dies, but it, as you can see, it's as tatty as hell. There's no substance to those plants. And when I saw this, I liked the fact that it had a nice size growth on it. And if you look around there, we've got a new growth coming, which will bring with it new roots. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it on the mount until, this is what the pseudobulbs should look like. They're a funny shape, but they shouldn't be flat and lifeless like those are. But that's because I've never looked after it properly, I discovered. It can grow anywhere between cool and warm. It's found in a majority, quite a few places: Assam, China, East Himalayas, Laos, Myanmar, Thailand and Vietnam. Likes dappled indirect sunlight, likes high humidity most of the year, with a bit of a drop in late winter to early spring. Rainfall is also very heavy, so it's a heavy drinker, and I think that's where I've failed with it, especially during the growing season. But it must dry out between waterings. Cultivated plants don't like to dry out too much, and I've definitely let it do too much of that. Reduce the water 2 to 3 months during winter, and the fertiliser, and I've never sort of held with this high nitrogen spring to midsummer, high phosphates rest of the year. I've never sort of done that. But when I saw how tall the plants were on this one at club and how many flowers it was growing, and it was as neglected as mine, I kid you not, I thought, you know what, I'm going to try again because this one looks like a nice one. So I did, and I bought it. And I'm going to leave it on the mount until that growth grows some more and puts out roots, and then I'm going to put it on in a pot in bark with moss. I'm going to put it in this sort of mix with some perlite in, not perlite, yeah, perlite, but bigger size perlite if I can do so. And also, she had this Masdevallia Noto Sibirica. If I can find one, I'll put a photo because it's a very odd shaped flower for a Masdevallia. And again, I've had this before, not been able to grow it, I've killed it. So when I saw it, I bought it because you're not going to find it very often. It's found, believe it or not, in Bolivia, this one. In the cloud forest at 2150 to 2150 to 2800 meters. It's a miniature, cold growing epiphytic species. Likes to grow in shade. It can flower all year round. So must try harder and grow it this time, because I love the flower and I've not succeeded with it myself and haven't been able to get hold of it for ages. And then I found this. You won't see me buy these very often. Bulbophyllum dearei. Look at those new roots there. And that is, I don't know how long it's been in that pot, but I'm going to possibly repot that now, or when they get, I don't know, I might do it now. It's a hot grower. It doesn't like to be cold at all. And it comes from, it's found in Borneo and the Philippines. Likes to be potted in a fast draining medium, but it can be mounted if watered regularly every day. It has to have high humidity. And it says you repot in the spring. Well, I don't want to leave it till next spring because that will be well over the side and I want the roots to go in the pot. So I am going to repot that and put it in the warm end. It likes high humidity. It likes lots of watering because it has heavy rain all year. But it does say that the plants growing in cultivation should never dry out. I think that's how I killed it the last time. Growers suggest that it does have a 3-week drier rest period after flowering. But some growers also say highlight in winter is essential to induce flowering. So watch this space to see if Lynn can keep this one alive. She didn't manage it with the other one. So we shall see what happens here. And the next video I shall do for you will be to update you on what's flowering and what's going on in these greenhouses, because there is a lot of activity. And as you can see, I've got almost an empty shelf here that I've been moving things around with. But yeah, that's the start of our return to regular videos, I hope. That nothing knocks me off track again. It is one of those things sometimes that happens, but I'm thrilled to bits because I got them from Spicesotic. She very kindly got me the plants when I asked her for them, and I've got really nice plants. So hopefully what is remaining of my original Masdevallia falcata, which is down to 4 leaves now and is in a rescue mix to try and recover some roots, that is one of my all-time favourite Veitchiana crosses. The flowers are stunning, and I would hate to lose that plant from my collection. So I hedged my bets with both of these and bought 2 of each, just in case. And if they both succeed, even better. But I need to close up out here tonight now and shut the middle door and put these where they need to go to keep them happy. And I think I'll get on tomorrow, and although I'm still trying to catch up with watering from going on holiday, but it's hard work when you've got this many and you leave them in charge of somebody else. But she did a fabulous job with how I set it up, so I'm very pleased with what I came back to. So long may it continue, and then I'll water these tomorrow once they've spent a day, or well, once they've spent the day in their new surroundings. But we'll see what happens to them. So take care, come back again soon, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye now.